Scrapbook.com is excited to carry the MISTI and the Mini MISTI. The MISTI is an award-winning tool that is great for stampers and card makers of every level and will help you get the best possible impressions and take your stamping to the next level. This is the original MISTI size. It comes in this box. The original MISTI is 8 1/8 by 10 1/2 when it's closed. The Mini MISTI comes in this box. It is 6 1/8 by 7 when it's closed. So when you get your MISTI, you're going to turn it over and find 2 magnets on the back. These are very strong, very thin magnets. They really tell you to be careful with these magnets because if they snap together too fast, they can break. Also, if you get your finger caught in between them, it will pinch. So what I like to do is take one off and put it somewhere, and then take one off and put the other one in another location. Then you can see that the door on the MISTI is hinged. There are 3 hinges. The front cover is an acrylic plastic. It's pretty heavy duty, and it is screen printed with the grid. So you want to be careful when you're cleaning it. You do want to clean it every time you use it, but you want to use something like a non-alcohol wipe or something like that that will help you clean it without damaging the screen printing. Inside, you're going to find a pad and a piece of foam. The foam can be removed if you're using cling-mounted stamps that are thicker than your regular clear acrylic stamps. So we're going to use clear acrylic stamps, and we're going to test out some stamping. You take your cardstock and you place it in the corner of your Mini MISTI, and then you find your stamps. I'm using some clear acrylic stamps from Sunny Studio, and I'm going to stamp the balloon right up here. And then another stamp that comes with this is a smiley face. So I'm going to do both of those, but I'm going to do one at a time. I'm going to layer stamps, and this is great for stamp layering as well. So once I have everything in place, I'm going to put my magnet down. Let's see, and I'll put my other one down in this corner over here. And then I'm going to close the door. Let's see, I had my stamp backwards. I'm going to close the door and stick the stamp to the door. And my stamps are very sticky, so they are sticking to my cardstock, but it's okay. And then I'm going to use some Umbrella Crafts ink and ink up my balloon. I'm going to show you, if you don't get your inking right, what you can do with the MISTI. So I purposefully only inked part of my balloon, so you're going to get a partial impression. And usually, if you get a partial impression with your stamping, it's very difficult to come back from, right? Okay, so I only have a partial impression there, and what to do? Well, with the MISTI, I can just re-ink my balloon and close the door, and it's going to stamp in the same location. And you can see I have an even better impression. If you want more ink or another layer, a darker version of this balloon, go ahead and ink it up again and stamp it again. You're going to get great layered stamping and perfect impressions. Okay, now I like this color. I think that's perfect. So I want to do the smiley face. We're going to take our little smiley face and we're going to lay it on top of our balloon. Now again, if you were using clear acrylic blocks, you would have to kind of try to come in and angle it and get it just right. Here, I just set the stamp down where I want it, right in the middle of the balloon, and then close the door and pick it up. And then I'm going to take a darker color of blue and ink up my little smiley face. And stamp it down. And a perfect balloon with a perfect smiley. You can see that the stamping options are pretty much limitless. If you want, you could take the balloon and line it up and move it down and do a rainbow of balloons. You can do borders, all kinds of stamp layering, perfect impressions. The MISTI tool is great for novice stampers and experienced crafters and everyone in between.